It's May 12th, 2018. Just getting ready to leave for a 2-week bike ride. I'll be leaving from Massachusetts, meeting up with my good friend Rusty, who's leaving from Rhode Island. I'm going to meet him in Thompson, Connecticut in about half an hour, and we'll take off from there. The general goal is to get to Arkansas. So it's a beautiful day today. It's a good day. It's nice to leave in the sun because it is May and we could have rain. We're going to probably have rain. We'll definitely have rain, but we're praying that we have more sun than rain. So we'll do some filming along the way. I'm sure we're going to have a good time. I'm sure we're going to meet a lot of nice people and have some adventure along the way. So we're in Margaritaville, New York, and just north of Pennsylvania. And it was a beautiful day.
Awesome day. Riding was great.
We had sunshine all day. We had good roads. We didn't have much traffic. And we stayed in this hotel room tonight. And the only reason we're in a hotel is because tomorrow morning when we wake up, what's it going to be like?
50 degrees, pouring rain.
50 degrees, pouring rain.
We're going to be packing in the rain.
Riding in the rain.
It's okay. We're geared up. We should be fine.
And it has been pouring rain since we left the hotel. And this is one of our favorite things to do is find a car wash when it's pouring rain and come in and just stay out of the rain for a little bit. I think it's going to get better. We're a little ways from the Pennsylvania border. We're going to head south, and there might be sun down there eventually sometime. We'll see. In Williamsport, Pennsylvania, we pulled in here around 6 o'clock last night in the absolute pouring rain after riding all day in the absolute pouring rain. Today's Sunday, Mother's Day, and the forecast is for pouring rain all day. We're going to try and make our way through Pennsylvania, going south by west, heading towards West Virginia. It's light right now. It's supposed to be real heavy later on. If you look at the map of the United States, there's only one place where there's rain, and it's right on top of where Rusty and I are. So I think the Lord's going to put us through a little purgatory on the way to heaven. And if Rusty gets packed up here, we'll be on our way. This is the least rain we've had in a day and a half of riding. Right now there's a little bit of a lull. The riding's been good though. We've been on some just awesome roads through the farmland of Pennsylvania. We have been doing 65, 70 miles an hour the whole way. And Rusty has been managing to keep up. Slow down on the, got to slow down sometimes. But other than that, we're doing all right. So after almost 2 full days of riding in the pouring rain, we finally hit the sun in mid-southern Pennsylvania and stopped to enjoy it for 5 minutes. Just made it across the border into West Virginia. It's about 6 o'clock at night. It's not raining right now, although there's still a lot of clouds blowing around. So we'll look at the map, look at the radar weather, see what's going to be up for tonight. I'm hoping we're going to camp, but we'll see what Rusty wants to do. So we finally found this state park. What's the name of this park, Steve?
Taggart Lake.
Taggart Lake State Park in West Virginia. Right. And Steve, who works here, not only brought us the wood, but he started the fire for us using oil, chainsaw oil.
Chainsaw oil.
That's that's the kind of service you don't get at home. This is a really nice park. There's nobody here.
You guys are the only ones here.
This fire is going to roar. This is going to be awesome. What day is it, Rusty? It's Monday. Today's the first day of the working week for regular people. We're in a park in West Virginia. Rained a little bit last night. Everything's kind of wet. Sun's coming up though. And hopefully it's going to be a nice sunny day. And we can ride across West Virginia. So we rode all day in West Virginia. It was a sunny day. It was a beautiful day. It was a hot day. It got into the 80s today. We got to use the mesh jackets, and that worked out pretty well. We are tonight in Babcock State Park in West Virginia, heading down towards the Virginia border. Very nice campground. Got Rusty to camp for a second night, so that's good. Maybe you won't get wet tonight. And we're looking forward to a fire, and you can't have any alcohol in this state park, so I'm sure we won't have any of that. Typical example of early camp life. Here's Bill's bike, loaded up, ready to go. Here's Rusty's bike. Now Rusty got up about 2 hours before me this morning so he could start packing. Here's Bill's campsite. Please note that the bottle and the sunglasses belong to Rusty. And here's Rusty's campsite. Rusty's campsite, Bill's campsite. Bill's bike, started up, take off. Rusty's bike, I count 12 straps, still hanging. So it's Tuesday, May 15th. It's the 5th day of the trip. And we're in Kentucky, Hazard, Kentucky. After riding all day through West Virginia and a part of Kentucky on some really good roads. There were thunderstorms as we pulled in, so we decided to stay at this hotel. And we really needed a shower and to wash and dry some clothes. So it's a beautiful night. It's not raining right now. The lady who worked at the desk let us borrow her car to go to town, to go to Applebee's.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. That was really nice. That's what people in Kentucky are like. And tomorrow we're gonna go on the Daniel Boone Parkway. That's gonna carry us to a lot of Kentucky on our way to Missouri. Another day tomorrow. It's Wednesday, May 16th, Rusty. We're in Hazard, Kentucky. It's a little bit overcast, but I think it's going to be a nice day. We're going to get on the Daniel Boone Parkway and make our way across the state of Kentucky today. It should be a nice ride. 2 lanes. Not sure how fast we'll be able to go, but we'll give it our best, right, Russ? Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. Good morning. Kind of tired this morning.
Tired?
Yeah.
Tired from what?
Sleep well last night.
You were sleeping. You were in a hotel.
Yeah, I like the camp.
Oh, there's a revelation. All right, let's have fun. Riding through Kentucky. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny out, and it's been like, it's like in the 70s. A little bit of cloud cover to keep the sun down. We had to take a little bit of highway to get here after we get off the Daniel Boone.
Yeah.
We're going to take a little more busy road to get into the hollers, I think, so we can,
Bigger roads than what we like.
experience true Kentucky life. Stop and have some bourbon. We continue on. Here in western Kentucky, I forget the name of the town. We're about an hour from where we're going to camp tonight, which is right on the far western border of the state. Rusty's in scaring up some food. I think we're going to go, all the way with Chef Boyardee tonight. So he's doing that, getting some water. Pretty long day, pretty tired. Looking forward to getting to that place, getting camp set up, and calling it a day. And looking forward tomorrow. I think we'll be heading down and heading into Arkansas. So that'll be a good deal. I'm looking forward to that. I came to this land between the lakes place. We were going to camp here tonight, and we pulled all the way down into the campground. There was no one there. All the wood was locked up. There was nowhere to register. So we came up to the lodge to kind of figure out what the deal was, and then we found out we could get a room at the lodge for $55 for the both of us. And they have a restaurant here with a buffet and beer. And this is what the view is off the back of the lodge, which is pretty nice. And this is us roughing it, Russ.
Oh, look at that, Billy. We got a sunset behind a tree. 17th?
Today is May 17th. I think it's a Thursday, right?
Thursday, May 17th. We are at, what is this?
Lake Barkley
Lake Barkley
State Park. So just to recap, last night we came here all prepared to camp, even though it was a little thunderstormy. And where you go down to get into the campsite was all locked up, closed up. Couldn't get wood, couldn't get a campsite. So we decided to take a ride up to the lodge to find out what the deal was. And once we were here, they gave us a great deal on a really nice room, $55 for the two of us. And then we went over to the lodge, and they had a big dinner buffet for $10 a piece, and we also got beer with that for a little extra. But then because of the deal with the campsite and no one being down there to check us in, they gave us one of the dinner buffets for free. So that worked out really well.
You know, bargain all the way around.
And then we went down and had breakfast, and I did take some clips last night of what the lake looked like, so I'll put those in there. But all in all, it worked out pretty well. And we're counting it as camping because we were in a state park. And today we are heading to Arkansas.
Yes,
it
we'll
is
be in Arkansas in
hot,
about an hour.
hot as a bastard out already, and humid, and it's only going to get hotter as the day goes on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to head to Arkansas, and then we're going to think about maybe taking a rest day tomorrow, depending on what the weather looks like and what what's around there. So let's have fun.
Yeah. Check in with you later.
Try to keep up. 94 heading across Kentucky or Nashville, one of them, heading to Arkansas. It's a beautiful day, Rusty. It hasn't been too hot.
Gorgeous out today.
It's been pretty gorgeous. This is actually the first bit of dirt we've hit.
Cloud cover's keeping the heat down.
Yeah. This is the first bit of dirt we've ridden on, and it was mostly just to go to the bathroom. Well, we're pretty sure this is a major part of the Mid-Atlantic backcountry discovery route, which would justify putting stickers on the bikes, if in fact it were. Alright, it's hot, not too bad. Rusty's trying to get service. Oh, we're like way down on gas. This is the lowest we've been on gas.
Yeah, we gotta find a gas
I'm
station.
like down on the bottom quarter before I get to the point where the Tenere puts an E up and starts winking at me. And the only gas stations we've gone by have been abandoned ones. Closed up, no pumps. Prices from the 70s. So Rusty's gonna try and find one on his phone.
I am.
Probably 1,000 miles in the wrong direction. We'll find out.
Leaves me in charge of technology.
That's right.
Big chance.
That's right. Just got on the ferry across the Mississippi River in Kentucky into Missouri, Russ?
Into Missouri.
Into Missouri from Kentucky. We hooked up with a bunch of Indiana Harley guys, but we let them, we let them take the same ferry as us. It should be
alright.
Told them it'd be alright. Help make them famous. I think this is like a 20-minute ferry ride, and this is gonna be alright. If it doesn't rain, even if it does rain. Let's see what the Mississippi River looks like by ferry ride.